Can we read that again?
It's the book of Leviticus chapter 19 and verse 16. Thou shalt not go up and down as a tale-bearer among thy people. Neither shalt thou stand against the blood of thy neighbor. Right. I am the Lord.
We're not looking for anybody standing idly by, right? How you doing, sister?
What's going on, family?
We ain't looking for nobody that's standing idly by. We're looking for people that's who gonna look to the left hand and the right hand and take action.
Take action.
That's the only people. That's the only individuals I'm looking for to represent this people. Cause I'm a check, like, because I care so much about my people, I'm vetting anybody. I'm looking them up and down, looking and seeing if they even the type of, they even leader material for this great nation.
Exactly.
Right?
Yep.
If anybody coming up and saying, okay, I'm gonna lead black people, or I'm gonna stand for black people, I'm gonna check that man's credentials. His credentials must be checked. It has to be proven. He has to have works in this community to show that he really cares.
Exactly.
Where was you at when this man died? What was you doing when he died? What was you doing in this year when Charlie Kirk was out on campus to campus? What information was you putting out to combat the information he was putting to make your people look like criminals? Right. What was you doing? That's what I want to know. I want to know where you was at when the brothers was getting their necks stomped in and teeth kicked in, and our daughters was getting body slammed at pool parties. Where was you at? And what was you doing? Who was you talking to? What moves was you making? You feel what I'm saying?
And it's so, unfortunately, it's so easy for them to act on us like that. Like what you said with the example of the girl getting slammed down at the pool party. Brothers getting their necks stomped on, completely violated. It's so easy for them to be able to do that because they know we don't have nobody to stand up.
Exactly.
Like, they know police know they can go into your hoods. I'm talking about the most, whatever trench, the trencherous hood you can think about in America. Think about it right now. You talk about Atlanta, you talk about Chicago, you talk about St. Louis, it don't matter. The moment the cops know I can go into this neighborhood, I can violate them, right? I can completely disrespect them, and their women and their moms. They're not gonna do nothing. They're gonna say injustice, they're gonna record, but then when it comes to their own people, they're gonna slide.
Proof of what he just said, ICE ran up in Chicago and had y'all parents, babies, nephews, and nieces outside in the cold, zip tied up together.
Yep.
That's what they did. ICE did that to y'all. There was no Obakian, there was no 63rd in, there's no Chirac nigga out there to protect his people. Y'all sat there, and then if I ever confront a nigga about it, what was I supposed to do? Exactly, you weak.
But let me dish your block.
Let me do something like that.
Mind you, not action. Let me just dish your block verbally. I'm gonna be a pack.
I'm gonna be a pack.
Well, of course, the Lord wouldn't let that happen, but I'm saying you would want that to happen.
Exactly.
Which is crazy, bro.
But God said, don't stand against the blood of your neighbor.
That's right.
Where is the empathy? Where is, that's my parents. Why we wasn't on rooftops spraying down? You spraying down the dang on 404 festival.
No.
Ain't got nothing to do with that. But why wasn't we spraying down ICE agents? I'm not promoting it, but I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Y'all already see black people as this violent people that just violent. Okay, why wasn't they violent as spraying y'all ICE agents from rooftops then? Because the only violence that black people portray or act out and act is the violence towards each other, and y'all know that.
Hey, sis, I got a quick question about a Bible verse. Quick question, you believe in the Bible? No. Oh, you don't? Have a good one, sis.
What's up, what's up with it?
You know what I mean?
What's up? What's up with the violence only be portraying to your people? Y'all know that, though. Y'all know that it's more likely for a black man to kill another black man than to kill a white person.
You know that.
Or any other nation for that matter. It's more likely for that to happen, and y'all know it. But y'all want to act like we're a super predator to y'all. No, only person that a black person lift his hands to is his own brothers. Deuteronomy 28 and 54.
No.
Bible been said that though. That's a curse. We knew that happened. We know that happened.
Yep.
So but why y'all scared? Why y'all clutching y'all person? It's propaganda. It's propaganda. Read.
It's the book of Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 54. So that the man that is tender among you and very delicate, his eyes shall be evil toward his brother, and toward the remnant, and toward his wife of his bosom, and toward the remnant of his children, which he shall leave.
Yo, people gonna be mad at each other all day and night, having no empathy. Give me 1 Peter 2 and 9. Yo, that's your people. That's the hatred that y'all are gonna portray one to another.
Exactly.
But y'all are so busy trying to use that and make us a super predator from that information. They ain't hurt no hair on your head.
Not at all. They respect you too much. You know what I mean?
No,
my bad. I was gonna say our toughest warriors, our toughest soldiers, are young dudes that's 15, 16, 14. They don't know how to read and write, but they know how to put a Glock together.
Yes.
They know how to take it apart and clean it. They know how to put a switch on it.
They know how to buy a kit.
They know how to get a kit.
They buying a kit, the lower of a Glock, buying an upper on eBay, and they putting it together. They know that, and that's the cheaper route. They know that.
You know what I'm saying?
They know to go on Temu and look up this airsoft part because it's really a switch.
Yeah.
How wise do you gotta be to do that?
Exactly.
But if I give you a chapter book in your grade level, you cannot comprehend the book by the end. You cannot tell me what happened.
That's what I'm saying.
Why? Why are we using our knowledge to perpetuate violence towards one another?
Exactly.
Why are we using our intelligence that God gave us, made us the greatest people on the face of the earth? No nation is better than us.
No.
But what we're using it is we're using that knowledge and that greatness to destroy each other.
Exactly.
To make music and celebrating the death of another brother.
Brother, man.
Why are we doing that? Why aren't we using our prowess and our mental fortitude to rise up as a people so that these nations stop bullying us as a whole?
Exactly.
Why ain't that happening? Why are we using our, look, this is what we're using our knowledge to do, read.
This is the book of 1 Peter, chapter,
two and 9.
It's the book of 1 Peter, chapter 2 and verse 9.
Read.
But ye are a chosen generation.
Hold on, 3 and 9, my fault.
Oh, yeah.
My fault.
1 Peter 3 and 9. Not rendering evil for evil.
That's what y'all using y'all mindset to render evil for evil, read.
Railing for railing.
Read.
But contrary-wise.
This track for this track. That's what y'all using y'all minds. Railing for railing, evil for evil.
Exactly.
You kill my brother, I'ma kill yours. Right? That's what we're doing.
That's it.
But we need to put our energy and our mindset to raising up our people. Right? The sister understand, right? We need to use our mindset and our energy, our time into raising up our people. If we even divert 10% of the energy we use to make diss tracks and smoke this nigga and that nigga, if we use only a 10% of that energy and put it to building up our nation, we'll be a whole different thing. We'll be a whole different monster, a whole different beast. Right. Turn down that ultimate curse by 10%, 15, I'm telling you, it'll be different.
Hey, it's Salaki, and that's actually the point I was just getting into, that you guys are trying to push this idea and this doctrine, this narrative that black people are so violent, you got to watch out for them because they're so violent, they're going to kill me. When our toughest soldiers and warriors, the ones that's 14 and 15 that don't know how to read but can put a Glock together, they are only tough, and their only opponent is us. Their only opponent is the brother that's across the street, down the block. They from this side, they from this side, and those are their opponents. But you other nations that try to claim it like black people are super violent. Like you said, if we put even a little bit, because we put so much in the beef, we put so much into railing for railing, we put so much into hate for hate, we put so much of that for each other, that if we even used a tiny bit of that to love our people, it would be crazy what we'd accomplish.
It'd be crazy.
It'd be too crazy because we know how to be evil. The Bible say that. For evil, we're
wise to do, people wise to do evil.
It's like a light bulb come up.
But to do good, they have no knowledge.
They don't know how to do that. They act like
that even go down to you spiritual men and the spiritual elders that's leading congregations. You niggas is wise to do evil too. You made a special breakdown as to why you can hate these brothers. Y'all did that. Yep. Y'all curated it. And so now once in the spirit y'all acting like that, what do y'all think the world is gonna be?
Exactly. Yeah.
You making excuses for the spirit to be like this? What about the world?
About the world, man.
What do you think they're gonna do? They're gonna do the same thing you doing.
Exactly.
They're gonna do it even better.
You're making 2 times
oh, right, exactly.
Yeah, 2 times the same.
I got the precept for you.
Yeah, okay, I get that. Right, that's what you do. And that's what you pushing into the world. Like right now, even as we're speaking about young black people that's violent and evil towards each other, you brothers that's supposed to be spiritual men in the truth, you guys are no different because you're still pushing an idea that we don't like this side. We don't like these people. We don't like this group of Israelites. We don't like the people that wear those shirts. They got those fringes on. They look like this. They teach like that. We don't talk to them. So now you telling the brother, you telling the sister, you instilled it in their mind that in order for me to serve God and to be righteous and to eventually get in the kingdom, I need to be loyal, of course, to my camp, to your Pacific camp, and I have to hate these other brothers. I have to not be able to deal with them. I have to be able to see them on the street, not even in camp gear, be regular with them, but then once I find out what camp they're in, I can't deal with them no more. You taught that, and you made that cool. You taught that for doctrine, and then you acted like the Bible supported that,
right?
Which is evil. That's why we had to make a class on 1 Corinthians to tell you that that's not even what that means. When you guys are trying to use Paul to say, well, we got to speak the same. What was the verse? You have to speak the same mind. You have to, what was that? 1 Corinthians 10, yeah. Or dealing with
got the code, bro.
Yeah, come on. But you see what I'm saying? Basically you're using doctrine.
I have to teach the same thing.
Yeah, teach the same thing. You're using doctrine. You're trying to use the Bible to act like it confirms your idea of not dealing with brothers and sisters that aren't a part of your body. That's evil. Go ahead. Oh, you looking for
this is the book of Matthew, chapter 23 and verse 15.
Right.
Woe unto you, scribes and Pharisees, hypocrites.
Right.
For you could pass sea and land to make one proselyte. And when he is made, you make him twofold more the child of hell than yourself.
Come on, man. That's what y'all doing, man. It's no different.
He's so... My fault.
No, you're good.
He's so brainwashed and following you. I watch anime, so it's a character on Naruto named Rock Lee. Rock Lee cared about his teacher so much that anything that nigga tell him, he believe it.
What's up?
Yo, his teacher didn't want him to know something because like they had a crazy night the night before and he don't want him to know. So he's like, what is this about? Because they had a drunk night. He's like, what is this about? What is this about? And he's having the nigga do everything. Like, he's damn dressed up in a crane outfit because he think it's part of some training.
Right.
Because your teacher, because his teacher told him and he believed it, right?
Yeah.
So he's gonna do anything to make his teacher proud.
Of course.
That's what your student, you don't understand the power you have. That's why the teachers get the greater condemnation.
Of course.
Because your students do anything for you. They look up to you to the highest extent.
Yep.
When they think of a holy man, they think about your wicked ass. Yep. But all you can do with all your knowledge, all your wisdom, all your prowess, all that experience, all those years in the truth, all you can do is hate on another brother, hate on all these other groups. That's all you can do.
Imagine knowing the power that you have over your congregation and over these young minds. Imagine if you use that to bring Israel together.
Right.
Or that, what could we be?
How about you use 10% of that hating ass energy that you got against your brothers and redirect that into brotherhood and join into the niggas that you hate so bad.
Yep.
And then going out to the street corners with them.
Exactly.
Imagine what that'll do. Everybody got to do a little bit.
Yeah,
the world got to do a little bit, and we got to do a little bit. A little bit of reform. Reforming our minds. Reforming our minds and growing and cultivating His people. In the book of Isaiah chapter 3, the Lord took wisdom and understanding away from Israel, and everything that we had as protection. The mighty man, the man of war, the counselor, the eloquent orator, the artificer, everything that we had to represent our power and our strength in the world as a government that God created, everything dissipated. Look at us now. Our gates are still laying languish. The gates is the elders and the teachers of our people, the men. Yep. They still lying in anguish. How? Why would you say that, Darak? We got Bishop so-and-so of the Iron Horn of Zion over here and Deacon such and such from the Israel United and Yahweh Shai over here. How could you say that when we got elder priest Mahershala Hasband of why would you say that? Because all them niggas that we just named, all them niggas teach wickedness, all them niggas teach hate. All them niggas still holding the grudge from 1990, 1980, 1960s.
Yup.
All that, that's all they holding grudges. They still holding grudges to this day. And you telling me what's proceeding out of his mouth is wisdom and understanding?
Right.
Jesus Christ told me, how can, what'd he say, dang, how can a good thing come out of an evil thing?
Yeah. And that's the Bible teaches that.
How can a good thing come out of an evil thing?
You know,
how are you telling me that you're preaching good things, you're preaching the word of God, the living water,
right?
But out of the same mouth, profaning your brother, out of the same mouth, proclaiming your hatred and grudge against another brother.
Yep.
That baffles me. You had a point.
Yeah, God, you doing that all while I was trying to find the precept, but you doing that all while All while asking the Most High for forgiveness for your sins.
Exactly.
All while asking all while asking the Lord to look over your transgressions. You hold on to transgressions of a man from 30 years ago, 40 years ago.
Exactly.
How then can the Lord forgive you for your transgressions? You did worse than what that brother did. You did much worse. You fell into idolatry before. I'm talking about before the truth. Adultery, concupiscence, lasciviousness, all matter of sin. We fell into that before, and now, but we expect, well, what you expect is for the Lord to look over that because, hey, I'm a new man now. But that beef that you still got with that brother, you not gonna let that go. No. You won't even speak to him. You won't even look at him. And if we tried to set something up like that for y'all to meet and talk, you would decline, and that's unfortunate.
And the reason why he know that and saying that is because it happened.
Exactly.
There was a meeting that tried to be set up for everybody to shake hands and let's look towards brotherhood and Zephaniah 2:1 before the decree go forth, and niggas denied that.
Right.
It happened, real life. This is the precept you wanted. Yeah. Sirach 28:3.
Right, this is wisdom.
One man beareth hatred against his another, and doeth he seeking pardon from the Lord.
One man holdeth a grudge against his other brother while seeking forgiveness from the Lord, right?
It says he showeth no mercy to a man, which is like unto himself.
And what's Darak saying right here? You won't even show mercy to a man that's like yourself. This is a man just like you, flesh and blood. You can see him, feel him, touch him, and you can understand that he's fell because you fell before. So you should be able to understand that. This is this is your brother. I can see you. I know you're here. Exactly. And I can understand your walk. So when you fell and you did something to me, I could be able to forgive you because I've messed up before too. This is the man that you won't forgive.
And do if he asks forgiveness for his own sin.
But while not forgiving him, you still ask the Lord for pardon of your sins. That's
hypocrite.
That's a hypocrite. And Christ gave a parable about that. Talked about a man that owed a debt, right? And when the king came to collect that debt, the man said, give me some time. Please give me some time. I don't have it right now. The king was minded to throw him in jail, but decided to give him to, you know what, I'm gonna give you time, I'm gonna forgive that. But then that man who he forgave, same dude came and found somebody that owed him money and beat him.
Slapped him up.
Beat him, all that.
Hemmed him up.
Right.
Say, you need to give me my money now.
Did that. And then when it was found out about, oh man, yeah, that king was raw.
That king was raw.
And as he should be. Because come on now, I forgave you. You can't do it for your brother. This is what Christ is. This is a lot of what Christ's ministry was teaching too, about how to love God, how to love your brother. That's what he taught.
That's what niggas don't know.
They don't know that.
Niggas don't understand how to truly love their brother. You don't love your brother by excusing the wickedness of the other nations. That's not how you love your brother.
Yeah.
That's a fact.
You don't love your brother by making the other nations comfortable for the atrocities that they've done for you. That's not love.
That's right.
The Bible says, who will rise up for me against the evildoers?
That's what it said.
The same Bible that we all know and love teaches that if you're gonna reap what you're gonna sow.
And that is righteous.
And then it's righteousness. It's righteous for God to repay trouble to those that trouble his people.
Yep.
The Bible say that.
And New Testament, real New Testament.
That's real new.
That's very New Testament.
Right? But y'all are gonna get on pulpits to teach your congregation to, white people come around, hold their hand, accept them in your churches, love them. Everything that they did was in the past, and we're gonna all be in heaven together.
And whatever they're doing now to you, if you don't forgive them for that, then God's not gonna forgive. God's not dealing with you.
What are we doing?
That's your talking point. But what talking point do you have for black people that's actually going through it? Like me being the victim, do you have and I'm only saying victim. So they try to say victim as an insult. They try to use that to discourage you.
Victim mentality.
Victim mentality. That's supposed to discourage you and be like. So that's why you have black people like, I'm not a victim. I don't care about slavery. I can, whatever I want in life, I can do it myself and nothing can hold me back. Not saying that that's not true, but you still have to acknowledge what happened to you and what's happening to you today and how this is set up against you. It's not set up for you. America was never set up for you. America wasn't set up for you in plans. You weren't in their plans. Only plans you were in is how you're going to be in subjection to us, how we're going to use you. Yeah. But you weren't in their plans as you're amongst us, you're one of us. Right. You see what I'm saying? So in that and knowing that, church, black church, like the captain is saying, what conversation do you have for the victim that's actually going through, that's being victimized? Do you have a talking point for me, or is it that, I still have to just love and be with him and don't feel bad, and I can't feel bad and complain about it because I'm the victim? So now it all just falls on me, the victim. It's crazy. But
we all gonna have rest in the kingdom of heaven.
Yep.
That's the counsel y'all got. That's the only thing y'all have. But when you go to the Israelites, we have a whole restoration doctrine for the people.
Oh, for sure.
We know how to restore the people. This happened to you because of curse from God, because you didn't keep his commandments. Now keep his commandments. These people that did it to you are not your friend. They're your enemy, and they've been that way for years, for centuries.
Right.
How you doing, sis?
Would you like to see more from Sons of Thunder Israelites? Then consider joining our Patreon. Not only do you support the camp, but you gain access to a host of material that's not yet seen on YouTube. Choose the tier that's appropriate for you and enjoy. Shalom. Thank you for watching. If you would like to support the body, you can donate via Cash App, PayPal, or Zelle. We are the Sons of Thunder. It's our heart's prayer and desire for Israel that they might be saved.